Let's see. We live? Is the mic on? It is. Sweet. Oh yeah. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Straight Betting Live show. Today, same old, same old. You're going to be going game by game, trying to find some late looks. Guys, I've been like grinding my ass off this past week, to be honest, working on for the past for a while now. Working on some tools, and I finally have I have some fun news coming soon, and I'm gonna showcase something I've been working on for a little bit. Just in my process of for researching bets and stuff. But I'm super excited to show it to you guys. Here's a little sneak peek. Yeah, it's a little website here, but yeah, no, I'm pretty stoked about it, man. Let's see, we got some comments going in. Hell yeah, dude. Dude, these I've been staring at screens way too much. So I don't know. These are actually I hope that they're actually doing something, but we'll see. Live, let's go. What's good? How we doing? Nice glasses, yes, sir. Picks for today. I'm only on Modest Buzelis so far. Well, and I guess I'm on Modest over 14.5 points. Is that still there? Looks like that's 15.5 now. But yeah, on Modest stuff today. And then I'm also on some Tari Eason unofficially because actually it looks like it's up at FanDuel now. Cool. Yeah, I'm on 16.5 PR. And yeah, let me quick. This is an official play, guys. Over 16.5 PR. Let's see. Let me quick send this in. Okay, cool. Nice. So yeah, I'm on Tari Eason over PR. So I would go get that in at FanDuel right now if you could. I think that's a really good number. And then yeah, the Modest Buzelis thing. I think that Tari Eason's lines are ridiculously low. Personally, I have no clue what's going on with that. He's only missed a week. I would assume that he's playing 28 minutes or so. And if that's the case, line seems pretty damn low for him. These are not pimp glasses. These are you look at a screen all day nerd glasses. Kobe White under threes. I do like that. I wonder what the number is on that, but no, just off rip, that is something I was like. I like his under points too. Great shades, yes sir. Jarris Walker props. Well, we'll get into that in a little bit. Sabonis, we'll get into Sabonis for sure. I do have some thoughts on Sabonis. I'll just address the Sabonis stuff right now because let's be real, dude. We're probably not even going to end up getting onto the Kings game, the Kings Wizard. Maybe we will. But I'll address the Sabonis stuff right now. I would stay away from all overs. Totally get that they're playing the Wizards and stuff, and I also totally get that he had a game this year where if you look at let's see, where is it? Washington, Sacramento. He had a game this year where he came back from a hamstring injury, was out for a long time, and he did get 37 minutes in the first game back, right? I am fully aware of that. However, dude, Doug Christie's the type of coach, not gonna lie, they've been getting pretty good production from Maxime Reynaud and Dylan Cardwell, their two centers, and they've actually been winning games. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and I feel like Doug Christie's just the type of dude to, just since they're on a 3-game winning streak, he's gonna kind of ease Sabonis back in. So I do have some minute concerns for him. But yeah, the Wizards, I mean, dude, honestly, his rebounds seem kind of viable. But yeah, no, I totally get where you're coming from. Okay, cool. Let me quick go over some the injury news and stuff, make sure I didn't miss anything. Actually, I believe so. Kawhi Leonard's out, and then Collins and Zubac are still game time decisions. I saw someone in the chat, MX9 Cryptos, said that what's his name is out. Dominic Barlow's in. Where was that news? Dominic Barlow. Okay, nice. So Dominic Barlow's in. Okay, perfect. So yeah, fellas, Kelly Oubre. Oh, Kelly. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm probably gonna take his under again, guys. To be honest with you, man. Dude. I mean, Kelly Oubre played so much garbage time in this one. Dude, I think he might just be at 20 minutes. Genuinely. So he played 30 minutes, but I think he got super lucky there. I'd probably have him playing 22 minutes, and I think that this line still is way too high with everyone in. He's just not getting any usage. So yeah, probably gonna fade Oubre. I'm gonna think about it for a little bit, dude. I feel a little bit gross doing it 4 games in a row. I kind of feel like I'm just due to lose, you know what I'm saying? But no, yeah, I totally get it. Okay. Let's see. All right, so I'm gonna quick break down this game a little bit. And I saw this comment from someone. And you guys, by the way, if you guys do have questions, we're gonna go game by game, of course. If you guys do have questions on Cleveland versus the Sixers, make sure to let me know. But guys, the first one I actually have a pretty strong opinion on is gonna be I kind of really like DeAndre Hunter here, right? So if you do games with Mitchell and Mobley and Allen, so there's only been like 2 games. Last one was at November 19th. I believe he was starting then. But look, okay, so without Garland, with Mitchell and Mobley, has there been any like games recently? 21 minutes. So this is kind of where I'm struggling with a little bit, is just projecting DeAndre Hunter's minutes. So I mean, last game, last game only played 22 minutes, 18 minutes, 21 minutes. So he's really been trending down with his minutes. But guys, no Sam Merrill definitely matters. No Darius Garland definitely matters. I think, and like so this is where I'm struggling with, because guys, this is what I'm going to show you with the new thing that I'm looking at, right? So if we go to the Cavs, we put Mitchell and Mobley on the court, even though Hunter's going to come off the bench, and so the numbers will probably be a little bit better. Take Garland off the court. We can see Hunter is averaging 20.2 points. And guys, if we just go here and do DeAndre Hunter, and here's what I'm struggling with, man. Like, I don't know what to put his minutes at, because if you put it at like 25, then it's probably fair. If you do think he's around like that 28-minute range, then you definitely have an edge. But yeah, so this is what I'm struggling with, man. I'm struggling with projecting DeAndre Hunter's minutes, but I do like his per minute stuff is really good with no Darius Garland on the court. So, and I do think the matchup is halfway decent for him as well. Should get some more on-ball reps for sure without Garland and Merrill. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm looking at right there. Let's see. Wizards will be a great game for Sabonis to get on-court experience since they're a bad team. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that. I think that I don't know. Maybe I'm completely wrong with Sabonis, but I think that they're going to keep on playing the center just because it's been working. Thoughts on Mobley, PA again? Yeah, so Evan Mobley, PA. Yeah, so wow, it's down to 17.5. Jeez, dude. What the hell? Yeah, so I mean, let's just do with like Mitchell on, Garland off for him, right? Mitchell on, Garland off. Mobley, wow, Mobley's only at 16.7 points. I will say, the minutes probably are going to stagger a little bit with them, right? So if you just do games without Mitchell, or with Mitchell and then without Garland, yeah, he hasn't really been great, to be honest, which is weird. So yeah, that's strange. I don't know if that like matters a ton. Like, just like thinking about it objectively, right? Like 17.5 feels pretty low when he's at 17.9 points on the year. We could just do games like with Mitchell, I guess. And he's over half. No Garland should definitely, and no Merrill too, honestly, should bump that up too. So yeah, I think I lean over on this. I think that this should probably be, I mean, he's definitely going to play like probably, assuming Philly doesn't like get their ass kicked. Yeah. No, I think I definitely lean over on Mobley stuff. Yeah, I like Hunter, dude. I'm struggling with his minutes a lot, to be honest with you. I'm a little bit out on Maxey, to be honest. A little bit out on Maxey, personally. And what is Tyrese Maxey at? He's at 26.5. Okay. I really wanted to get a 14.5 Paul George line, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So that kind of sucks. Yeah, PG got bumped. Yeah. So I would actually really be cautious with Lonzo stuff. I mean, look, Kenny Atkinson clearly does not trust this dude whatsoever. He played all of garbage time last game. I mean, dude, Lonzo Ball was like completely out of the rotation. So yes, I totally get that. Like it's gonna like look good in the games without Garland, the games without Merrill and stuff. You do, I mean, with him, maybe even like with Tyson and like Porter, I guess. So Lonzo was playing like 22 minutes and stuff. Here's the thing, guys. Like, he is just clearly like behind Porter on the pecking order, in my opinion. If anything, guys, I think that Porter lines might be like a tad bit low, to be honest with you, because I think he'll be the main beneficiary without Darius Garland. Let me quick see if there's been anything. I don't think Darius Garland's missed a game in a while. Yeah, he actually has not whatsoever. But Craig Porter was definitely like behind him in the pecking order. In fact, I wouldn't be shocked if you see Craig getting the start here, to be completely honest with you. So like last game, normal game, Craig didn't play a ton, obviously, but I mean, yeah, Lonzo Ball getting DNPs. So I actually think that Craig stuff is like a tad bit low, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't know how many minutes exactly I would have him at. Like, I would think he probably is going to start without Sam and them. I mean, it's going to be Tyson in the starting lineup for sure. And then probably, and I think they want DeAndre Hunter as a 6-man. Kenny Atkinson kind of stated that clearly. So I do think Porter probably starts. Do we have like a starting lineup yet? Yeah. So, I mean, his PRA per minute stuff kind of sucks, obviously. But I think I'd have Porter playing like 24 minutes or so. So yeah, let me quick check out some Porter stuff. Let's see. 24 divided by 17. Okay, so he's at like 15.4 per 24 minutes. Let's see, the assists. He's a pretty good rebounder, which is kind of weird. Yeah, Craig Porter stuff might be a little bit interesting, actually. So I would actually, I know you were talking about Lonzo. I would just stay away from all Lonzo stuff personally. Jalen Tyson, 1.5 threes over. Yeah, Jalen Tyson's going to play a lot here for sure. Don't know if I love the Philly matchup. I know he had 3 for 4 last game. I would probably have Tyson. Let's see, dude. Like, they're just like such like few sample sizes here, guys. I mean, Cleveland's depth is pretty low. I'd probably have Tyson for like around like 30 minutes, I think. If you do like 26 to 34 for Tyson. Yeah, I mean, this does look pretty damn good, like honestly. Points look pretty good. Rebounds, what are they at? 5.5. That doesn't look terrible. PRA looks pretty good, honestly. Yeah, I think the books are pretty low on Tyson, guys. Like I mean, this Cavs team does not have depth. I bet Naquan Tomlin will actually play a decent bit. But Kenny Atkinson is, the Cavs haven't exactly been like winning a ton of games, so typically he likes to keep the rotations long. But I kind of wouldn't be shocked if he just shortens the rotation like a ton, to be honest with you. So yeah, I don't hate that. I will say I don't love the matchup. We'll get to that in a little bit. We're staying on Philly right now. Mitchell assists. What's it at? Because I think that Mitchell actually doesn't get an assist boost without. Let me quickly do this. Just take Garland off. Mitchell's at 6.2 assists per 36. Okay, does see a decent assist boost, plus 1.1. Highest assist boost is actually going to be Lonzo with Garland off, which I would think that a good chunk of his minutes are going to be coming with Garland off, anyways. Yeah, let's see. Mitchell, 6.2 assists per 36. Don't know if I love the Philly matchup I kind of like it for scoring. Let's see. Yeah, this line feels probably about right. Philly is pretty poor at that though. And a lot of assists there. I mean, yeah, I don't think this is a good number personally. Rocking the glasses. Yes, sir. Got to protect the ice skis. Dude, the TikTok, honestly, bro, like the TikTok is just like, I don't enjoy doing short form content whatsoever. Like it just felt like a chore doing it. So I was like, I don't really want to do this anymore. I'm going to allocate my time elsewhere and stuff. What are your projection thoughts on Jay Fears? Yes, so the matchup is perfect for Jeremiah Fears, right? Pacers are a team that allows a ton of points in the paint. They don't allow catch and shoot stuff. So basically, guys, like they have like very minimal help on drives, and Jeremiah Fears as like the problem is that he's not high usage anymore, right? If he was in a more prominent, his role's been really, really poor recently. But so I if this line dropped to like 11.5, I don't know if that's where it's at. Yeah, so I can't get behind the 12.5 number, guys. I mean, if you look at since Zion came back, this is since Zion came back. He's been like atrocious, dude. And like if you do the actual games with like Trey Murphy, and Jordan Poole too playing, like Jeremiah Fears have been pretty poor. So I think this is like the perfect matchup for him. I just can't get to the number. I think that this line, I'd need like an 11.5 at least to get there. Porter will start, but Lonzo should be seeing. Yeah, maybe. I mean, yeah, I'm sure he'll play for sure. I just like the coach does not trust him. I'm always cautious of these guys who are stepping up into roles, but like got cooked out of the rotation, right? So I would just be a little bit cautious. Yeah. So Allen under rebounds. Look, I think that the matchup is not good. Obviously, guarding Joel Embiid, right? You get Everest for foul trouble, I guess, for sure. Where's Jared Allen's rebounds? And yeah, only 5 last game, only 12 chances in 26 minutes. I will say, guys, Jared Allen's minutes have been like really solid recently. Like he's had 27 or more in like a lot of straight games. So that's the only thing that would hold me off a little bit is that like I do think that, in a perfect world, they're probably going to play Jared Allen like 30, 32 minutes here. So that's the one thing that would be holding me off. If this is 9.5, absolutely. 8.5 though, I think is probably fairly priced for the minutes I think he'll play. Good evening, Shogun. How we doing? I was looking at that. I think it's interesting for sure. Embiid over 26.5 points. Cavs play single coverage. Yeah. Yeah, no, they definitely do. They definitely do. Except you would have liked to see him get up a few more shots, right? If that was the case. I didn't watch the game. Cavs, do they play? I don't know. I don't hate it. I don't hate it for sure. I think this is a game where Joel's probably going to play it. Like the Sixers are going to bounce back and make this a competitive game. So I do think you get like 34 Joel Embiid minutes for sure. And then you can do like games with George, with Maxey. And yeah. Look, I think the line's probably fairly priced, to be honest with you, but I do slightly lean over. If it was 25.5, I like this 25.5 I do really like. But yeah. PG, good stuff. Uber unders, yep. I'm gonna look back into that in a little bit. Elton John, did Elton John used to rock blue lights? Dante DiVincenzo 4 assists. Yes, because the Rockets are a terrible assist matchup. Yeah, we'll get in. I'm gonna deep dive the Uber unders. Like I said, dude. I mean, shoot, I probably should play it. Dude, in the back of my head though, I just feel like he's kind of due to go over, right? Like you can only like, dude, we've hit it like 3 times in a row, dude. He's gonna go over at some point, man. Like genuinely, bro. So, but yeah, definitely do lean under. Maybe I'm just gonna like wait for the starting lineup and just confirm that Dominic's starting. But yeah. All right, fellas, let's move on to the next game though. This game I'm probably just gonna take off, to be honest. Nothing's really popping like crazy to me. And yeah, so we got Pelicans, Pacers. I do like Zion here. Wish that this line was 23.5. I just can't get through on 24.5. This is like such an elite matchup for Z. Like genuinely, it's you can't really ask for a better matchup. I will say though, guys, the line it's absolutely baked into the line, right? I mean, we could do Zion. Let me quick go back to this thing here. Let's go to the Pelicans. Let's do Zion, and I'm sure there's going to be some staggering of minutes, but let's do with Trey Murphy on, and then put Zion at. I'd probably have Zion playing 30 minutes here. That's kind of what he's been doing. So yeah, he's only averaging 23.3 points with Murphy on the court, and then yeah, you can do like in games with Murphy too. He's only at 21.8 points on 28.8 minutes, so yeah, this just feels super baked in. Other opinions on this game, I'd say, like I said, I'm really pretty like chill. Like Trey Murphy's been on a heater, guys, and looks like it's 2.5 threes. This was like minus 110 this morning. I can't believe I actually didn't play it. He just been like absolutely bombing away. But on the Pacers side of things, I do like some of the thoughts that I had was I liked Nembhard at 7.5 assists. Looks like that kind of moved. I do like Jay Huff at his 14.5 PR, to be honest with you. I just think this is like a beautiful matchup for Jay Huff, honestly. Like, they give up a ton of catch and shoot stuff, a ton of above the break threes. Derek Queen's a terrible defender, a ton of stuff at the rim, right? I mean, Jay Huff, all he is at the rim or catching and shooting threes. So, yeah, I think that this is like a pretty perfect matchup for Jay Huff. And he had 15 PR against the Pelicans, and he shot like 0 for from deep, I believe. Yeah, 0 for 4 from deep. So, and had 5 fouls. And you think you'd want Jay Huff on the court, right, against Zion just for like rim protection? I mean, at least that makes sense in my head. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree, Iron Maiden. I do agree. TJ McConnell unders, that is a really, really solid look. Let me actually look into it. And you're actually being generous with his minutes, because he actually kind of like tends to top out at like certain minutes. Like he only played 15 against Boston. He played 21 against Toronto. I'd say like for the most part, TJ is going to be around like 23 to 15 minutes or so. And if you look at his hit rates here, it's not exactly great. And I do agree with you on the Pelicans thing, right? Look at where TJ scores. 37% of his points in the mid-range, 32% in the short mid-range. I mean, that's literally what, 70% of his points? 7th fewest points to pick and roll handler, 8th fewest to pull up. Yeah, no, I completely agree with you on this McConnell under, and I might let me quick do okay without Mathurin, he hasn't seen a boost, which is good. If we do with Siakam, I think all the games have been with Siakam. Yeah, and if you do it with Nemhard too. Yeah, no, I actually strongly agree here too, and I love that it's a 10.5, right? Because TJ McConnell basically doesn't really make threes, so he's gonna end at like even numbers a lot of the time. No, I completely agree. The only thing, dude, is that the Pelicans legitimately like they are terrible at defense. But yeah, we could quick see here too. Let's see where they've been at with pull-ups recently. Pull-up twos. Pelicans lowest pull-up 2-point frequency. Third fewest field goals made. Second fewest field goals made, kind of two. Fewest field goals attempted. Yeah, no, this is a really sharp look, man. I think I'm probably gonna end up playing this, to be honest with you. That's a really good look. Oh, and it's Nemby's birthday. Perfect. Yeah, so sit TJ's ass on the bench, you know? Kobe or Trey, I would say I don't know. I didn't really look into that a ton, to be honest with you. TJ is also under this line in 6 out of 10 with Nemhard. Yep. No, I like that a ton, man. Jarris does make sense. I just hate, dude, and the reason why I didn't bet on Jay Huff's overs is, dude, like, I mean, you don't really know how many minutes these guys are gonna play, right? Like, this is a great matchup for Furphy too. Really good matchup for Furphy. Where's Jarris Walker at? How many? I mean, they're just like Rick Carlisle doesn't give these guys consistent minutes, right? And there's nothing like you have no control over how many minutes they play. You know what I'm saying? So just like, yes, it's a good matchup for both of them. I think the best way to do it is treat it like a market, right? So Furphy ended up playing the bigger minutes last game. But we know that's not going to stick, and then the markets are maybe overreacting a little bit to Jarris, and he's been playing good. So yeah, I mean, I don't hate Jarris here. I mean, it's clearly a very good matchup for him. But yeah, that's kind of my opinion. It's just tough. It's tough betting on these guys, man, sometimes. And I know, like, so I'll take, like, I don't, if you guys want to take, like, Jarris's threes, like, I definitely don't hate that, you know? At least you're getting some, like, plus money there. So, yeah, kind of my thoughts on that. Misi, oh, geez, dude. Eves Misi. I played 34 minutes last game. Where the hell did that come from? Yeah, dude. I mean, you're probably buying high, right? Just I wouldn't expect this to stick. I have no clue, bro. Honestly, these Pelicans are very, very hard to bet on, so I have no clue. Yeah, if you want to like buy into that being sticky, I don't know why that would be sticky though when they have Derek Queen. You know, Derek Queen's like a very high draft pick, a very good young player. So I don't know. No opinion on Sadiq Bey. Let's see. Do we have any? Okay, we have not gotten any starting lineups yet. Let's skip over to this next game. Like I said, I really like that TJ McConnell look though, man. Really, really do. I think that makes a ton of sense for sure. Okay, let's move on to Chicago and Brooklyn real quick, and then we're gonna circle back once we get some injury news. So guys, drop down if you guys have any questions on this one. I'll quick give my game breakdown here. So basically, guys, I'm looking for I'm probably not going to get it, but I do really like Kobe White unders. So, I mean, the Bulls are a very pick and roll heavy team. Like if you go to like, let me quick actually pull this up just so you guys can see this here. But if you go to like teams play type and isolation, so basically if you're an isolation heavy team or an isolation heavy player against the Nets, and you can tell from this by Props Madness, obviously. But the Nets are actually dead last in points allowed in isolation. However, the Bulls, as you can see here, guys, isolation frequency on offense, they isolate the least in the league. As a team, they average 3.5 isolation possessions per game, which is hilarious. So yeah, these guys are all very pick and roll heavy. The Trey Joneses of the world, the somewhat Io DeSumo, not really Io, but maybe without Giddey a little bit more. Kobe White, very pick and roll heavy. It's a really bad matchup for all those guys. There's going to be a ton of blitzing going around too. So yeah, like I said, guys, I'm buying the dip on Modest. His line, as you guys can see on Props Madness here, his line literally closed at 17.5 minus 128 at FanDuel last game. He happens to get benched, which will happen with Billy Donovan sometimes. And then his line, this morning dipped it to 14.5 because he got benched. It's like, okay, well, I mean, I'll buy that dip there. But yeah, Vooch is interesting. He could get some short roll assists too, I think. I will say, guys, he probably gets a lot of his assists via dribble handoff, or maybe like a fair bit of them, and those won't be there, right? Let's see. Let me quick go to like assists allowed versus position. Is that a thing? Yeah, so they don't allow a lot of the Nets don't allow a lot of assists to centers because you're not getting anything on dribble handoffs against them. But I do think Vooch's points are pretty intriguing too. Probably not going to get a lot of threes up, but yeah, as a pick and roll man, he'll have some opportunities to make plays for sure. Yeah. Net side of things, one thing I want to note about the Nets guys is that Porter has played 32 and 33 minutes in like wire to wire games recently. So he was at and I guess maybe that's actually been going on for a while. I swear there was a point in time where he was playing like 36 minutes. Maybe I'm just like completely wrong. But yeah, I typically don't really have much Nets thoughts here. But yeah, do you guys have anything for this game? Looks like it's down to 12.5. If you do games though, Giddey, it's been really good. Even games with Giddey and White, very, very good. Like I said, I don't think Kobe White actually changes a ton, to be honest with you. Played 28 minutes last game, averaging 26.5 in the sample. Yeah, so he is mainly spot up transition, but without Giddey, probably is doing a little bit more on ball stuff, which is not going to be great against Brooklyn. So I think I maybe lean slightly over. This line should probably be like 13.5 where it was before, but that's kind of my only thoughts there. Yeah, Trey Jones assists. I mean, his potentials have been super, super good without Giddey. So 6.5 for plus money. Yeah. And the Jazz are obviously a really good matchup, but I mean, he went over against like Houston, against Detroit, Boston's somewhat tough. Orlando's very tough. Pistons, Spurs are tough. So yeah, I mean, dude, he's averaging a ton of potentials against the Nets. I think, should be a fine assist matchup, right? They're going to make him pass more than usual. Not that he's really looking to score much to begin with, but yeah, I think I definitely lean over on that for sure. Yeah, Yegor's been playing really good for sure. He's also had really good 3-point variance recently. Bulls will give up catch and shoots for sure. And yeah, so he has been playing good, man. I think I may be slightly in over. Jalen Smith, first 14.5 PR. Yeah, so Jalen Smith is weird. He'll play more when needed for sure. But okay, Joel Embiid and George are so Joel Embiid's officially in. Okay, good stuff. Yeah, Jalen Smith's weird because he didn't play any back. Like Vucevic and him had zero overlap, which I'm not a fan of. The Nets are slightly a big team, so maybe you get a little bit going on. Definitely, is a solid matchup. I think for him to score the rock. I think that this line is probably fairly priced, though. To be honest with you, I mean, he's at if there's a world where I'd probably have him around this 18-minute range. And yeah, I think this is probably fairly priced. Okay. Barlow starting. Cool. Nice. Good stuff. Okay, cool. So yeah, let me quick circle back to Kelly Oubre again. Kelly Oubre. Honestly, dude, I might leave his rebounds out of it this time. I swear, every time he just be snagging rebounds for no reason. So it's 15.5 PRA line, and then there's 13.5 PR. Okay. Oh, dude, I'm like such a hater, bro. I feel like he's just so due to go over for whatever reason. Like we've bet on it so many times in a row. See, do we have a Cavs starting lineup? Yep, they're going with Craig Porter as a starter. Okay, makes sense. Omar, I'll do funnels tonight for sure. I've been like pretty much allocating all my time into making like a website, and funnels will be up on those every day once it gets integrated in and once the website's all good to go. But yeah, so I'll post funnels tonight for sure. Could you check MPJ and Cam Thomas overs? Yeah, I've looked in. So Cam Thomas, I would not play. He's been really, really weird since coming back. He's not playing more than like a ton of minutes. Yeah, bet it until you lose for real. And MPJ, I think MPJ is fairly set at 25.5 at this point. Bet it until you lose it. I do like Randall under assist for sure. I really do. I kind of want to just like wait to see. Let's see. So Cavs are starting Porter Jr., Mitchell, Tyson, Mobley, and Allen. Okay. How does Porter fare for assisting? Go Mitchell on, Garland off. And let's see. Craig Porter is only at, so he's actually been rebounding very, very good. Assisting has not been amazing. Let's see. Craig Porter. How many minutes do you guys think Porter plays? I mean, maybe I'd probably say like 25. Okay, so this is where Craig is at per 25 minutes with Mitchell on. Oh, damn. Okay. Wish I saw an edge there, but I really don't. Craig, man. Craig. Let me put Mobley on too. Okay, Craig Porter has 156 minutes of Mitchell and Mobley on, Darius Garland off. Okay, did this not refresh? This looked like it stayed the exact same. Hold up, guys. I'm trying out my new tool. I want to see if that. There's probably going to be a lot of bugs with it. So Mitchell and Mobley on, Garland off. Okay, nope, that makes sense. Okay, yeah. So Craig Porter, I think, is probably fairly set. Yeah, damn. I always like to see when there's like these like little niche role guys for sure. What is DeAndre at? 13.5. Wonder if he moves down to 12.5, I might have to rip it, to be honest with you. But yeah. See Kelly Oubre, man. I really like this under 15.5 PRA. That's for sure. PR is showing at 13.5. Okay. Let me go back here. Let me do it. So what was Kelly Oubre's usage last game? And it was probably higher than like it typically is just because he played garbage time. Kelly Oubre last game, 13% usage rate again, guys. Yeah, he's not touching the rock at all, dude. So if you do, let me just, okay, 10% to 19%, whatever. Max it out. Kelly Oubre is the same player as he always has been. Okay. Okay, cool. 18.9 PRA on how many minutes? 33.1. Oh, 18.9. Actually, what am I doing? What about 33.1? Okay, cool. I'd probably have Kelly playing like 22 minutes, I guess. 12.5. See, guys, I actually don't think, I think that the margins are getting kind of thin, though, on this one, to be honest. Maybe I'm being a little bit like overzealous, too. Yeah. Because I probably would have Kelly playing like 22 minutes, honestly, dude. 26, 30. He also is getting mad lucky, dude. So I'm just like not touching the ball at all. Let's see. Any Cavs looks? Yeah, I don't know. I think everything like looks pretty efficient with the Cavs, to be honest. Craig for 27. Okay, cool. What site is this? Is my website that I made. I'm trying to make some tools in it. I'm not going to share the website yet because it's not ready. It doesn't look great. But and it's also pretty buggy still. Like it will just like tweak out and stuff. But this is that's my website. Brakacho hates Oubre. Who's that? Furphy PR. Yeah, I it's a good matchup. It's just gonna come down to if Rick Carlisle gives him minutes or not, right? VJ 1.5 threes over. Don't really have any crazy opinion on that, to be honest. It's also super juiced. Like, so I definitely, don't play that at that juice. He's been really good. Well, and yeah, Cavs, he shot 6 threes. Cavs definitely do give up some catch and shoot stuff. I mean, they should win, right? It's very juiced, Okay. Is there anything else that really pops? Yeah, let's see. I'm just like pondering this Kelly Oubre bet. Just pondering, guys. I do think the Cavs defense is going to be good without Garland. Like they actually have and without Merrill too. Yeah, what am I doing, guys? I'm pulling the trigger, dude, on this Kelly Oubre stuff. His usage has been so bad. Hold up, let me do one last calculation. Okay, so with Embiid, George, and Maxey, this year, he has a 13% usage rate this year, right? So 10 to 16% usage. When he gets this usage, and then we can just do all time. Doesn't matter if these guys are playing. Usage is usage. Max it out. So he is at not even a PR, like a half a PR per minute, right? So 32 divided by 15.3. Oh, wrong way around. Divided by 32 times. And then what do we say we have him at? Like 21, I think. I think 21 is a fair projection. Yeah, so 10. Yep. Okay, yeah, no, that's a good bet. I'm like overthinking it. But there's a 15.5 at Builder, which I'm actually gonna go play myself right now. Oh. Sorry, fellas, gotta get signed in and stuff. But hey, while you guys are here, I don't think I've asked so far yet this stream. If you guys do enjoy this type of content or find it valuable in any sort of way, make sure to drop a like, sub to the channel. It's also just a way to support your boy out and help this channel grow. So it is very, very greatly appreciated. But yeah, let me quick go over here and look at this. Okay. Cool. I don't know what Builder is doing. Okay. Okay. Oh, geez. Oh, my gosh. Sorry, I'm tripping right now. Okay, yep, guys, I played that Oubre prop. Under 13.5 PR. Here we go again. Kelly Oubre, keep on cashing us for sure. Nope, I'm not overthinking it. I mean, dude, he has a 13% usage rate in these 4 games with like everyone playing. He's not getting any sort of usage. He keeps on getting lucky with minutes, right? I mean, plays 26 minutes and like just due to blowout. He plays 30 minutes due to foul trouble and stuff. This is like a don't overthink it one. Good stuff. This is bet it, don't overthink it. I will. Over 13.5 points. I like that, dude. The site's hard. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, it is buggy though. I mean, like sometimes it'll just like randomly like get me out of it, but it loads pretty damn fast, which is cool and which is like what I wanted to. I actually paid a decent amount of money to be able to get it to load fast because it's just annoying as hell when shit doesn't. So yeah, no, I appreciate that a ton, man. I appreciate it a ton. Congrats for creating the website. Thanks, man. I'm excited for it to be done and actually like look good and be fully functional, and you guys can start reaping the benefits of it. So yeah, cool. Under 15. Oh wow, dude. Good stuff, man. You're right. Don't overthink it. Yeah, he's got to crunch the numbers, dude, and like project his usage, project his minutes, and if it loses, it loses, right? Yeah. So Sabonis under 15.5. Let's go. Yeah, you guys are smart, man. I think Barlow didn't miss any time. He should be full go, right? Whatever he normally plays. I never pay attention to Barlow's minutes because like he's a two-way player and we can't even bet on him. So yeah. Sabonis is tricky, man, right? Because I'm in the bucket of the Kings have been winning games. Doug Christie's like finally starting to find some lineups that are clicking, and now Sabonis is back, but they've been getting good productions from their centers, so you might as well just put them on a minute restriction. But it's tough, man. He did play big minutes in his first game. He missed like a lot of camp with a hamstring injury. I think like it was like 3 weeks or so. Came back and then played like 37 minutes off rip. So yeah. Sengun over and Randall assist unders. I do like both of those, honestly, man. Yeah, let's go to the Wolves Rockets game real quick, and then I'm about a quick we got about 5 minutes left on stream. But yeah, Wolves Rockets game. We'll go over this one last. I do really like Alp stuff. I think that Alp PRA. Oh my gosh. Okay, this was at 34.5 earlier. Probably efficient now. I do lean over on his points for sure. Definitely lean over on his points. Rudy Gobert really struggles with guarding like Jokic, Sengun types one-on-one. He's just like, that's not his strength. He's like a team defender, So yeah, Amen Thompson, I should have played his under 19.5 looks like too, right? I mean, 17.5 now. That's great. But yeah, Julius Randle, guys. So look at Julius Randle under assists. I do like. I don't think the Rockets are really going to double him. And if we go back to my site here, and do the Minnesota Timberwolves, do just Edwards off, right? And then we go to Julius Randle, and then I think like 35 minutes is honestly, let's do like 34 minutes. So guys, with Edwards off, you can see Julius is at 27, like per 34 minutes, he's at 27.9, 5.9 assists. But like I said, I mean, I still lean under with you, dude. Like, I don't think he's going to see much doubles whatsoever. So I do actually lean over on Julius's points, right? Like if he's at the end of the day, dude, like single coverage is single coverage. He is like way above this on the minutes that I project him at. So yeah, I mean, we could do Rudy on just because Rudy's kind of going to bog down the offense a little bit. But if you do, let's see. Okay, but yeah, even with Rudy on, like it still looks pretty good. So yeah, I think that let's see. I feel like this isn't like refreshing. I might. Let's see, Gobert on, Edwards off. What was Julius just at 27? Hold up, let me quick. Okay, yeah, 27. But then when you put Rudy on too, okay, 20. Yeah. So I would actually definitely lean over on Julius, and I guess we could go over here too and check and see what he's shooting in this sample. Make sure it's not like. Okay, so Julius is, to be fair, he is shooting 52% in the sample and 38% from deep. So that might be skewing it a little bit, I guess, but still, I do think Randall overs are a pretty damn good look, honestly. Let's see, we have RotoWire gets the bonus for 29 minutes. Wouldn't be shocked if he did get there. Yeah, I wouldn't either, man. I mean, dude, the Kings are just like a joke of an organization. Like, you have no clue what's going on with them. Thoughts and bonus, yeah. I guess I just answered it, but yeah, much love, Patrick, from New Zealand. Hell yeah, dude, that's a 6 spot. I lean on, actually, I think Amen's probably priced fairly. He was 19.5 this morning, and I thought his under was a very good look. But yeah, I think Thompson's stuff is priced fairly. He's gonna play a ton of minutes. So Barnes assists without quickly. Last game he was disturbing a lot. Yeah, it's gonna be Barnes. They're playing the Clippers. Barnes and Shed. Yeah, I honestly, I really don't know. I actually don't bet assist props a ton. This is my website. It's like I said, it's not done yet, so I'm not gonna share the link. But yeah, once it's there, I'll definitely give you guys the link to that and stuff. I just need to clean some stuff and add some stuff to it. Jaden McDaniels over 22.5 PRA. Yeah, no, I do like Jaden. I wouldn't put rebounds in there probably, just because he's gonna guard KD and Rudy's back. But yeah, he's gonna play a ton of minutes, man. I do like his PA a wee bit. I'd probably just go 15.5 points actually. I do like his points a decent bit. He's been really good without Ant, and we can go back over here too. Let's do we could do McDaniels with Edwards off, Randall on. And Jaden is at 20.5 points. He is shooting really, really efficient, right? 47%. So maybe you got to dock that down a little bit. But Honestly, guys, Jaden's probably going to play pretty damn big minutes here. I mean, he can get into foul trouble, but I'd probably have him at like 34. Oh, geez, Jaden McDaniels, 34 minutes. Yeah, 19.4 points per 34 minutes with Randall on, Edwards off. That looks pretty damn good. And I do think the matchup is fine for him, personally. Okay. Cool, fellas. Well, that's going to do it. Let's see. That's going to do it for me today. Do greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in, asking a ton of questions. Cam Thomas, no opinion on Patrick. Cleveland Beast, Nemhard, 2.5 threes. Ooh, that sounds like a lot. I don't you want to attack catch and shoot guys against the Pelicans for that for sure. Don't hate Vucevic here. I like his scoring aspect for sure. Don't really have an opinion on the rebounds. Zubac, real quick. Yes. I think it's dicey, man. I think he's actually dealing with an ankle injury, like for real. He missed the game against the Wizards. I saw him like tinkering with his stuff. He only played 27 minutes in a close game. So I'd probably only have Zubac playing like 30 minutes or so. And yeah, I think it's priced fairly personally. Shed's been having good potentials for sure. James Harden, points or PA. Yeah, no, I definitely lean over on Harden. I wouldn't probably touch assists. But Harden stuff has been really, really good without Kawhi. So yeah. Okay, fellas. Well, I do appreciate you guys for tapping in once again. Your boys got to run, got some stuff to do tonight. But I will be back tomorrow with a YouTube video. And guys, I actually probably will stream tomorrow. So I'll keep you guys posted on that Saturday, but I definitely don't plan on doing anything like crazy. So probably will just stream tomorrow, to be honest. But yeah, if you guys don't mind, make sure to drop a like, sub to the channel on your way out. And thank you guys for tuning in. I will catch you guys next time.